folks, and how are we? It is Wednesday the 21st of October, and how are we today? You may hear an occasional shrill noise outside. There's been all sorts going on today. I've had car alarms, house alarms out the back going on. Just had kids walking up and down the road with whistles and recorders. You know, honk, honk, honk. Played well, recorders are fine. I'm not dissing recorders, Tim. So yes, yesterday was Tuesday. Oh, had my nice Zoom catch up with Sally, which was nice. I think we nattered for about an hour and a half in the end. So that was really nice. And then I did all my lesson notes home, got them all done. Sat and made myself do them. Woke up with a really sore throat. Don't know whether it is the start of a cold or whether it's just under the weather generally, but anyway, so today, lovely Zoom meeting and ministry thing. Sorry, just being nosy cars. Apparently my next door neighbours are self-isolating because they went on holiday, obviously somewhere where they needed to quarantine when they got home. But then their mum was visiting them, so I'm not quite sure how that works. Surely if you're self-isolating, you're not meant to see anyone. Maybe that's just me. Anyway. So ordered my blank CDs. My blank CDs should be coming by Friday, so I can start making copies of CD 2 and CD 3. My CD, what do they call them? The plastic slip cover, that I'm not having them in cases because it's just too much faff and too expensive. So they're all in the plastic wallets, and they will have the insert and the sticky labels to go on top when they've been printed, rather than just a blank CD, because I think it looks a lot nicer. So I just need to get that all sorted and try and sort out my front cover for my third CD, my current one. So that should be good. CD cover is already designed for the next one. My niece has done that one. It looks amazing. I'm really impressed, actually. Really impressed. It's like, wow, that's really good. So thank you, Bugs. Yeah, quite chuffed with that. It is a love album. I think it's really nice. Well, I think it's really nice. You might not, but also, look what came in the post from the fab Mark and Ali from Amy's Place. So this is this is the butterfly for lupus, because their daughter had lupus, sadly passed away a couple of years ago almost. And this is the logo that they have, and it's named after her, Amy. So the CD is to raise money for lupus. So my mug came today, and in it were some teas. Thank you very much, Mark and Ali. I shall, ooh, rhubarb and custard tea. Ooh. What else have we got? Smoky Russian. Oh, I've got one of those. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, panettone. Oh, this sounds rather nice, doesn't it? Butter toffee. Oh, the all-time best movie night. I'm having a movie night on Saturday. So thank you so much. So if you want to support Amy's Place, go and buy a mug. Amy's Place. Find them on Facebook. Okay, that's the back. Amy's Place, Torrin. Best brew with a view ever. Have to say. That and the Elgol Cafe. Have to say. If you're on Sky, go to both of them when they're open. Elgol is still open. I think the Elgol Cafe shop is still open. Amy's Place have just shut for the season, but do go and support them if you're either local to Skye or if you're going up on holiday. Fantastic places, best place ever, Torrin and Elgol. Slightly biased. And very lovely owners of all three, and the Misty Isle boat trips as well. There is another one, Bella Jane, but I've not had a boat trip with them, so I can't possibly comment. But all lovely owners, so I will try and tag them in the comments. So yes, so there we go. That was very exciting. I was very excited to get a new mug. Not that I ever need an excuse to have a new mug. My moustache mug died, so I needed to replace it really, didn't I suppose. Never need an excuse for a mug. Mugs, stationery, music, bags and pashminas. Those are my bad habits. I don't do shoes because I can never find them to fit because I have awkward feet. Very awkward feet, and even hotter shoes don't fit. So I have certain, it's difficult finding shoes, one that are big enough, comfortable enough, and not horrendously expensive. So yeah, so those are my things. Pashminas, and you can never have too many pashminas. So yeah. So today's piece of music is a bit of a gamble really. I've just been serenading the neighbours for the past like hour and a half. Made myself practice, and I'm glad that I did now actually. I've run through some of the grade 6 stuff that I said that I would do, and then I suddenly thought that I'm pretty sure I had a playlist of duets saved on YouTube. Because Andy and I used to play, sorry if this goes wobbly, I really do miss playing duets with Andy. We used to play from this book. Some of them fall under the fingers very nicely, some of them are horrendously hard. Most of them I've played the second part to, not often the first part. And on the piece that I'm playing today, I've actually written, this is the flute part, one I'm going to have a go at. And I've actually written, Andy plays first. And I know why Andy plays first now. But I thought nothing ventured, nothing gained. So it's about time that I started to have a go at these, the first flute parts. So I found not a horrendously fast one, a moderately paced one. It's possibly a little too slow. But there's no way that I could play it at the speed that Andy plays it. It's just phenomenal. It's the very last bit where you may see me falter spectacularly. So this is a work in progress, but it's I've just had a run through and it's not awful. That being said, it'll be dreadful now, won't it? And it's by Francois Devienne. I like playing his stuff. And it's two, does it say? Oh, Michelle and Ji-yoon, maybe? They're two young ladies of Asian descent. I'm not sure what the politically correct term is anymore, so I hope that hasn't offended anyone. And they do a very good job. So hopefully I won't slaughter it either. So I hope you enjoy. Oh, and it's called du Fat Puni or Puny. I no idea what that means actually. I really should look. Bear with. Stay. And it's just that, it's kind of like a theme and variations. But I really like it. So I'm going to keep working on the first part, Andy, if you are watching this, and maybe one day I'll be able to actually play it. So here we go. I would suggest that you go and YouTube it, somebody playing it correctly. But here we go. And it will also start very quickly, so I won't be able to play the first little bit because I won't be able to physically press play. But you get the idea. Okay. Actually, that was better than it was in rehearsal. Even though it was still bits of it not great, but actually that wasn't bad. I really miss playing duets. This will have to do in the meantime. So there we go. Air de Fat Puni, or Puny, really don't know how you say it. And I really must look up what it means. In fact, I might do that and put it in the comments what it means. So that was by Devienne, 1759 to 1803. There we go. I feel okay now. It always, after a good practice session, I always feel accomplished and right. Yes, all is right with the world, even if it's falling apart. But it always settles me mentally. It's very good. The best stress reliever ever, honestly. So there we go. Hope you have a good Wednesday evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you tomorrow.